next fight hopefully will be in Manchester. We haven't had anything just confirmed yet, but we're waiting to hear about it.
I think you'll see your boy on there. I just know, UFC 300. Everybody wants a slice of the body. Bobby Green, scream my name on the mic after it. Didn't surprise me, you know what I mean? He might be ranked, but he's got no followers and he needs me, you know what I mean? Just like everyone else, they want to fight me because they know I'm the boy. Bobby Green's an option. If Bobby Green wants to fight, I'm there. I'd rather fight me boy, Moicano. Where you at, Renato? I don't even dislike Renato Moicano. I actually like him. He's a funny guy. He's a cool dude. So me and him having a fight would be hilarious. The build up to that fight would be very, very funny. I think it'd be even funnier if me and him done a season of The Ultimate Fighter. That'd be 6, 7, 8 weeks of pure comedy for the fans. So I would. I'd love that. I'd love that, to be honest. And I'd rather go right in at rank 10 rather than beating rank 15. But next for me is someone, obviously, hopefully it's someone in the top 15. You know, I don't want to fight down. I want to be trying to fight up. I want to try and get ranked.
Patty, you's a bitch. I see what you was trying to do. He did some shit like, yeah, I'll fight. But I'd rather fight Renato. So I'm gonna give you the game plan. I'm gonna suck you out in your spot, and then I'm gonna beat up Renato next. Let's do it that way. So I'll beat both y'all asses. Let's do it that way. Facts.
My plan mainly is just to punch him in the face and not get hit. He's gonna obviously come reckless. I'm gonna try to stay on the outside. It's like death by 1,000 cuts, I guess. If I try to go in there and hit him really hard, it'll give him the chance to get in there and grapple with me and get into the mid-range where he'll have an advantage. But if I just keep nice and technical, nice and long, it'll frustrate him and make it hard for him. Also, I believe in my grappling. Before people started calling me a striker after my last fight, they said I couldn't strike and I was a grappler. So I have full faith in my ground ability and my wrestling, and I think that on the feet I can really take over.
You want to call Kobe the Cardio King?
Yeah, he calls himself the Cardio King.
Let's find out. If Kobe finds himself to be the Cardio King, let's see if he'll show up June 29th, co-main, McGregor versus Chandler. And let's see if he'll put that to the fucking test, little wimp. Doesn't want any of this smoke. His foot's sore. Did you know that? His foot's sore. He broke his foot in December. It's April. It'll be 6 months by June. But no, his foot's sore.
Ready?
Iniciar.
Let's get it.
Vamos, Kobe. Vamos, meu filho. And no, I'm not going to out cardio him. I'm going to finish him in one. I don't need any cardio from him. This is for the rest of the division when I dominate. Dominate.
Hernandez released a statement saying, "On Friday while training, I sustained an injury. I got my MRI results back this morning, and unfortunately due to a torn ligament in my hand, I will no longer be able to fight on June 1st. I want to apologize to the UFC, my opponent, and the best matchmaker, Mick Maynard. This was not an injury I could push through. I hope for a quick return and be back in the cage before summer end."
How do you envision your fight ending with Sean O'Malley?
Like this, man. All I care is this, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Man. you know, I don't want to hurt people. I'm gonna take him down, maybe hug, actually. But like some days, I'm thinking to beat him Mexican style, man. Now I always love Mexico, but now I can adapted Mexican now, and then I wanna beat O'Malley like Mexican style, just punch his beautiful face. Like he thinks beautiful, he has a beautiful face because he called me ugly, so it's okay. He can be beautiful, I can be ugly, no problem. I don't have no problem about this.
I don't have like any like excited fight because Dustin have just one fight win streak and we have Arman. I already beat these guys. I don't have some job in my division, my opinion, honestly. And I think I have chance. They have to give me chance for the second belt because I already beat the old guy.
There's a lot of Russians in your gym. That's the problem. If you fight in a Russian, all the other fighters, the Russian, they sneak in to see how you training, and they keep back and forth, my brother. They know. Let's say they are from Dagestan, all the places. They come to America, but they are all the same team, and they go to all the gyms, and they train in all the gyms, and they go back, and they live together, and they like share, right, the techniques. So actually, they are just using, right, the gyms in America. Is smart.
On your mark, get set, go. Come on, Sean, push hard.
Slow ass kids. Look at them. They know better to f with me. See, them niggas had me shook.
Jon Jones got into some trouble here recently, and they said that one of my fighters, probably the greatest fighter of all time, to be honest.
Jon Jones?
His name is Jon Jones. He's a heavyweight. And
gave him that name? No, I'm kidding.
he literally is always in trouble, always has something going on, and got into trouble. NBC News put out a story that he was arrested, and he was never arrested. It's just like they don't even try anymore.
What is this vague trouble that you refer to that he keeps getting into?
So a drug testing company, all of our fights are fighters are drug tested. So the testing agents can show up at your house or wherever you are, and they have to know your whereabouts. Showed up, and she said that he threatened her. So then NBC News said that he was arrested, and he was never arrested. Now, back in the day when you were dealing with the media, they would fact check, they wouldn't put out a story unless they knew it was absolutely true. Today, it's more about being first than being right. And then, but when, obscure websites are doing it, or Instagram,
yeah,
it's another story when it's the NBC News.
All the credit, none of the blame. I want credit for all my wins. My losses, I had CTE and I had this and I had that. I'm the greatest to ever do it. But when it didn't work, it was so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and never me. She never gives credit to the people who actually beat her. The idea that I left MMA and went to the WWE because I had concussion problems makes no sense. If you haven't noticed, KOB, I don't talk a lot out of school, right? I don't talk about things behind the scenes, right? Do I, KOB? Talk about things behind the scenes, nope. WWE, behind the scenes, UFC. I don't do that, right? Correct. I have a personal rule. Let me let you in on something. Ronda, if you are listening, the people behind the scenes, camera people, audio people, the people you can push around, and the people you can bully, and the people you can talk down to, can't stand your fucking ass. Everybody behind the scenes that had to put a mic on Ronda Rousey couldn't stand her. I said, why? They said she was a bitch to us from the moment she sat down to the moment she got up. Like it's our fault. She has to do this interview to hype something, her next fight, and she's just miserable and she's mean to us and we can't stand her. They were cheering when she got knocked out. This is what I was told. Because those are the people you can be mean to and rude to. And they can't fight back. Those people couldn't stand Ronda Rousey. So don't sit here and tell me that you're the victim. When the poor guy sitting behind the camera who's doing his job gets shit on by you, or you're mean to the person asking you questions when we're hyping your fight, don't give me this victim shit. Don't waste my time with it.
Jon Jones got into some trouble here recently, and they said that